We'll do it at the end of the run in Lustrous. I want to see, like, for instance, Ricky, if you're interested in being the antiquarian. All right, that was bound to happen. What is Harvest going to be doing? All right, and that's going to be, we're going to hopefully just Malediction gets swapped out there. But you know, like for instance, if Ricky wants naming rights on the antiquarian, they could do that. And I don't want to limit it, since, you know, people filter in through the course of the run. There's the creature den. All right, let's get the scouting into the librarian potentially. There we go, and we'll do that for the time being. But this is, I still don't think this team has everything that we're looking for. So far, like, this particular antiquarian, not saying that it's, it's definitely potentially user error, let's be honest. But, I'm not impressed so far by the capacities and capabilities that they're bringing to the table. I really don't love... I think we have to go left for the hospital. I think we need the hospital to get rid of Hematic Rot. Not that Hematic Rot is a huge deal, but if we could get our relationship settled, maybe pick up a snappy swig. Not die to a librarian. These are... I am a simple man. Oh, I didn't check what got replaced. That's a little dangerous.
One less obstacle in our path.
It was a good hit. If you were a Tempest, you would have nailed it. I probably should not have left on the cultist trinket that makes us do a ton of damage right off the bat. That's gonna be a little dangerous. I guess the librarian fight probably isn't gonna go on for that many rounds, so it's not the end of the world, but we could get ourselves into some trouble with it, for sure.
The work continues.
Because the problem is we're going to be hitting so hard, I think we're actually going to destroy early book stacks, which is not a problem I usually have, but... You know, I'm loath to... I'm loath to speed up the fight too much, but I think this is the way we're gonna play it, because we're gonna use that to get as much power out of our occultist before they peter out. But I think if we had thought a bit about it, we would have played this a little differently. Ooh. Spicy. All right.
Messy.
Librarian. What are we picking up here? Pairing Patriarch. This is pretty much trash. Oh, did Burning Stars get removed? Was that the thing that got replaced? I didn't check. Yes, it is. Malediction could be good for later on. For the purposes of trying to lessen collateral damage. I think this is an okay start. Ooh. That's a little unfortunate. That means we don't get the... I think we're doing enough damage that I don't want to... Wow. He would transmute such knowledge? I think we need to withstand. If we get weird blinds places, Librarian is the Moth. We're playing with the Antiquarian, which is a mod. That's what you are seeing here. I don't love the 2 dodges here. So I'm gonna risk it. That is good. All right, with 2 blinds, we just switch order and hope that we don't get like really screwed. Yeah, it is a cool mod. So far I'm struggling a little bit with if I love the design of this particular path, but we're playing it by ear. All right, this fight is over. How often do we get to use Malediction, right? Boom. But yeah, that went just fine. The rewards were absolute trash tier garbage, but that's okay. Trash tier garbage. And like right now, this is a bunch of damage. I'll do that. I'll do that. The Corrupting Cleaver was pretty good. Maybe we do that there along with Pairing Patriarch. I don't know. But yeah, there are definitely some little bugs. Little itty bitty baby bugs. Not to be confused with bed bugs, which would be a big problem.
You will fight so that others may.
We have a ton of laudanum now, so let's put that somewhere.
Your collection can wait. Press onward.
I mean, the eye is good, right? Right now, the eye is adding 60% damage. Like, so it is our occultist is going to hit absolutely ridiculously hard first turn.
Debasing themselves in the face of the end.
Who are you? What do your relationships look like? Ironically, you and Moth have a higher relationship despite your hateful demeanor. So I tried using it in a previous run, and And then I got nervous because of the damage, the self-damage that it was threatening. So I'm proceeding under the assumption that our occultist is going to hit for, like, yeah, a lot. So, good assumption. But yeah, the damage that it causes on turns made me very nervous that I was just going to get someone killed. Because the only time I've actually had it was in conjunction with Bountiful Harvest. And I was really nervous that it was just going to blow up my heroes because they had low death's door. All right, so we're not going to have you be too high on that. Solo Finale Jester with Pairing Patriarch and Bloodsmeared Calculations is dodge plus and crit machine. Yeah, 100%. I've literally only seen Bloodsmeared Calculations once. So that's the context. It's literally only appeared in one of my games, which is in and of itself a little insane, but I know I'm tanking our damage over here, but plus 30 is still plus 30. Gives us an extra turn before we go negative from the other trinket.
Amidst the spoils, an artifact of
Okay.
unparalleled
Yeah, we like that. That's good on the leper. Avoid some of those blinds. Technically, Charred Litany could be good on Josephine. This is not a greater cleansing sensor. So I don't think this trinket is working. Is my fear. This was the Master's trinket. The Master's Essence or something like that. I don't think it's working. Because it always shows, like, the last trinket that we got. So, another broken thing about the mod, but that's okay. Yeah, that's an interesting idea as well. But yeah, solo finale with that sounds really really promising. Toon Hummer, it's fine. Boisterous. This bit us, so I'll get rid of it. Slow-handed can go. Doomsayer's been there for a long time. Don't think any of those get kept. Evasive is really good. Oh. I didn't know. I don't think Evasive always had the negative and positive relationship ticks. I don't know if I would lock it in anymore. It used to be really good. We already did the work that we needed to do. I'll pick up a little bit of laudanum, and then I think we skedaddle. There we go. Top off our laudanum stacks, and then I think the creature den. The caged creature. Let's forget which one the caged... Is the caged creature the lockets? I feel like it is. Confession 2. We're just... it is just science at the moment. It's all science all the way down. So this is 20% plus some other number of percent. Yeah, it's good numbers. It's the Pustule Solve and Pulsing Heart. That's the caged creature? Oh yeah, you're right, it is. Wait, it's all that one's also True Entropy, isn't it, Jason? Isn't the weird cage thing also True Entropy? In my head, that sounds correct.
Easily dispatched.
That's the dodecahedron? It's like, what is it? It's called the puzzling dode. Man, I need to review my academic studies. I need to study my academic studies. That's the reality. But I swear Caged Creature was true entropy. Because it looks like this is the thing with like the thing that gives the pustule solve is the thing that has all the tendrils coming out. No, this is the thing that gives true entropy 100%. And I'm gonna do this even though we don't want it, just to potentially prove it. I mean, that's Pulsing Salt Heart, which is the other one that you can get, but that one definitely gives true entropy. I'm sure of it. It didn't that time, but they all have a pool. Yeah, the Antiquarian has a white box because they don't have art for that. There's definitely some rough edges on the Antiquarian mod. I think next week we may try Perma Bounty Hunter, because that also exists, and it has all of its assets. So we might do that. We'll see. This fight is going to be really bad for our occultist.
Cooperation is the key.
Big money, no whammies. All right, all whammies. Cool. Yeah, so that is not a component of this version of things. The Antiquarian was the Antiquarian in DD1 had a slightly different vibe to it. Okay, please blow everybody up. Close, but no cigar. I'm doing that because I'm worried that we're gonna reach a point with the Antiquarian where, or excuse me, with the negative damage buff, where we're gonna be in a bad way. It would be fun if there were unique values for her. The wiki says it's given by the hovering polyhedra. Okay, Jason, I appreciate you looking it up, and I absolutely believe you. It's so weird because the true entropy looks so much like that, doesn't it? Like that's what it looks like. I know it's overly reductive, but. Yeah, so they balanced her as like a I think they tried to balance her as like a regular hero. We're gonna perfectly do this wrong, I can already tell. Yeah. Yep. We did it as badly as you can do it. All right, we're going to hope for some good luck here. Putting Malediction there is an interesting one. I don't think it's a great play, but maybe we can work something out. Minus 120% damage. So you're barely hitting now. Makes me nervous. Our occultist is going to be doing 0 damage in like a turn or so. So
Mistimed.
At least we can still strip that. I'm going to try and take advantage of Malediction as best we can. But she is a lot of our damage. For sure. Or he is. I mean, I think logically they could have done it that way, but even in Darkest Dungeon 1, the Grave Robber was not a loot improver or loot generator. They could have, that would have been a smart idea, or an interesting idea at the very least. Are we even hitting for anything anymore? Oh, we just missed our turn? Were we stunned? I guess we were. The end of this fight is going to be a bit of a slog, I fear. Okay, we are still hitting.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Get them rich, tasty stuns off.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
That's what solemnities are for, right? I don't have a lot of ways to hit the back rank right now, though. Unfortunately. That will help, actually. 0 for 0, 0 for 0. Guess we're heal bot now.
By accumulation.
So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, I think it opens up a whole other world of decisions that they could have made about changing things. Shall we just hit for 0, or... Alright. Well, we made it out in one piece. It's not all bad.
The past is gone.
Ugh, only one mastery from that is a bummer. The Antiquarian is like perpetually doing like the... I feel like the party DJ thing. The Faceless Facsimile into a Shambler altar. I don't think I'm excited about fighting a Shambler with this team. Ha 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 ha. Hopefully we have a choice to decline the Shambler, or with this fight this run may be over. I do need to
That harm could be rendered to a subject
switch those.
by proxy.
There's an argument here that we should grab Bash to like lock ourselves in the front, maybe. The yips. Didn't need the yips in my life. Is Proxy Doll... How are we doing on buffs here? Wait, is this... Oh, no. Well, there is a Proxy Doll in here. Oh, there it is. That was weird for a second there. You're not really starting out... I guess you start out with 2 of those. That's a 20% increase right off the cuff. But you do gain some negatives too. I think it's better than the Shambler's Eye right now, but we have one fight before the Shambler, so... Oh, wait! I just remembered. We're rolling the Shambler pet. I haven't fought the improved Shambler. I don't think we're good at fighting the improved Shambler. Like, I think we die, but... kind of uncool.
sanity returns.
$10 to 18, 7 to 14. All right, well. Probably shouldn't be raising torch right before we know we're going to be fighting a Shambler who's going to zero our torch out, but, you know, what can you do? Should have done that sooner. I think you're gonna have a hard time doing 28. Maybe not, actually. That is halfway there. Woo! All right. No second howl. Can't complain. It is fighting a Shambler, especially an improved one, is ill-advised. Do you get the accomplishment for killing the Shambler or just for fighting it? I assume it's for killing the Shambler. You must kill him. How improved is said Shambler, Jason? Like, I think our team is very weak to Shamblers at the moment. So my gut says we should not. If we were going to even think about it, it's a longer fight, so we put those two on. And, I mean, we have not completely horrible options here, but it's also not great. We're hateful. We are, our relationship status is currently hateful. So we retaliated thusly. So the problem, okay, and then the other problem is, so if we're going to face a Shambler, like, do we intentionally do this so that we switch, or does the switch not always happen? I'm actually not sure if you can, like, maybe we put Jarvis here in hopes that Jarvis gets moved forward. I never know. I'm a little worried we're not going to have a choice.
With echoes of indistinct ideas.
Well, we have a choice. All right, I want to get a feel from the viewing audience here. Do we want to face the improved Shambler and also in the process face almost certain death? Or do we want to see our occultist run through? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I recommend pre-scrambling so there's at least a chance to end up in the right position. Yeah. Fight. I got one vote for fight. It can't be that bad now, can it? All right. Illustrious is also in the fight camp. All right. 3 fights. People want to see me fight. All right. Pray for me. Not ordained. And we have... Oh gosh, this is tricky though. Questionable whether that's the right the right play or not, but we're going for it.
Measured and steady.
Excuse me? You were locked in place, my fine feathered friend. I just wanna point out that that was definitely a thing that you were. Gosh, that doesn't lock him in place for very long, does it?
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
I hate doing a vulnerable on here, but I think it's the play. So we have two options here. We got I think we got to do this. Yeah, we got to keep him going. This guy's already dead. I think we blind up the Shambler. As I say, 50-50 to finish him off is worth, I think. Little worried that this Shambler spawn is gonna get a little big, but that should be dead on them. Circle of Life. Defeat a Shambler with a Shambler spawn equipped. This was not as devastating as I expected it to be. I was expecting the Shambler to be a little more sicko mode. I think we got pretty lucky, but it was indeed an easy adjacent win. And now I'm being super greedy, but
They falter, so press your advance.
you need not overthink. That's my signature move. Yes, we definitely got some luck on that front. The trinket bug here is possibly going to drive me a little batty. Gnarly Knuckles go... no, Gnarly Knuckles can go on our Jester, I guess. Pairing Patriarch we're not utilizing very effectively. And then for most standard fights, I think we do that. We're a little battle worn at the moment, so we could use a bit of recovery time. Bats in the Belfry, Steven, obviously. Where else would they be?
Souls of a dying world. Empty of hope.
Really?
Humanity.
Really? This is the play? This is a bit of a gamble, but we hit so hard. I was hoping maybe we could get like a crit and get some luck. We're probably gonna get double howled and diseased here.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
All howls all the time.
A slow dissection.
Okay, please do at least 13 here.
Unavoidable end.
Thank you.
A promising development.
Hello, pitch blackness, my old friend. I mean, we just did a Shambler, so we're at 80% torch, so it's not that bad, but... As much as that may seem a little excessive, I'm
Carousel of horror.
quite nervous about our occultist health also. I guess the game did give us about 4,000 laudanum.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Yeah, we're getting into the sad zone for sure. I think we got a solemnity here. Keep things slightly in check. I'm glad that bomb didn't crit and the other one. Of all the bombs that were gonna crit, I'm pleased as peaches that was the one that didn't.
A simple kindness.
Howl again? Sure. Knew it. Not a lot of counterplay there. Like, I don't think we could do this fight a lot faster, is what I mean to say. 1, 1, 1. I think this is 3? No, it's just 1 as well. Free crit. All right, 16-point critter. Ooh, that was nice. All right, that was huge recovery at the end there. Still double howls, triple howls, 3 howls that was. Ah, okay, so this is interesting. This was a question that was asked of me previously. So the ghoul fight is guaranteed to give you a mastery, but apparently the ghoul fight is actually guaranteed. Double ghoul is not double mastery. Should be, really should be, but who am I? Who am I to say? I think it's very fitting that the person who died on this run is Mr. Scrake, who was the person who helped me set up this run in the first place. So there's some subtle comeuppance. Maybe we should rename the antiquarian Mr. Scrake as a nod to his contribution. That's an interesting idea. Now that it's not. I'm trying to decide what my plan here is. This is the second fight, so this will be a deacon, but it's a deacon that doesn't do the things. We unfortunately can't really blind here on the deacon, because it'll put us in a bad position. Maybe that's not actually true. Actually, yeah, maybe what we do is we start out with that. Don't get the blind, as you do. I mean, I'm not going to complain about what we just did. Mr. Scrake Jr., I think that's actually perfect and lustrous. I think we found the answer.
Lenity. Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
He was already dead, but
A promising development.
giving her a crit at the last moment was... Okay, well, that's fine. I guess.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Weakening curse? Already weakened. So I think no value. Crits for days. Crits for days. 5 to 9 isn't doing much here. The bash also isn't doing much. Already has weaken. We could get a bit more mitigation on ourselves, but I don't think it's that important.
Steady yourself.
The regen is surprisingly good.
A simple kindness. Malaise, measured and steady.
I was gonna try and keep weakening him up. We are really taking our time here. Probably should have tried to get a stress heal off on the leper, since we had a lot of control in that fight. Jealous Whisper and a Greater Gilded Mind ain't bad.
The loathing whispers.
So we could, if we wanted to... Oh, you're Breacher, so... Oh, yeah, wait, you're Breacher. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, this is funky. If I can actually find the trinkets. Okay, here's the... This is... Oops. Come on. Somewhere there's a new cultist trinket in here. Did I not pick it up? Did I leave all? Thank you. Thank you. No, there it is. Okay. So if we put Jealous Whisper here, right? The thing that's really cool about this is we're going to get moved right at the beginning of combat. So when moved by an ally skill, oh, maybe Breacher doesn't count for Jealous Whisper. That would be a shame. That would be a shame. Mr. Scrake, have you had issues with your trinket screen and trinket selection being super broken with the Antiquarian mod? We picked up one of the Antiquarian specific trinkets, and ever since then we've had like a blank spot here. Okay, so you need to warn me about these things, but but other than that, it's going well. I don't really dig the Antiquarian too terribly much. Like they're not knocking my socks off. Oh, Illustrious just picked up Bloodthirsty. Whew. Hey Dawn, welcome. Do you have anything locked right now? You don't. Oh man. It's been a while, Dawn, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Wow, we picked up 9 mastery on that region. Did not feel like that's what happened. There's a weird noise outside, sorry. So let's see, 2 songbooks of rousing tunes. We'll offset that. Let's try and get some relationship stuff going here. Oh, awesome, Dawn. I'm glad to have you back, even if momentarily. Oh, melodophobic just popped up. Ooh, double melodophobics? Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Now we got rid of germaphobe. I guess these 2 are getting faster. I'll roll the dice on that. Tactical thinker here is good. All right, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So 9 mastery. I guess we get most everything we could ever want. I might start using Razor's Wit. We don't have a great way to reset turn order at the moment. Now, what are there any abilities that I'm excited for you to have? So wait, flash powder is heal target. For some reason, it looked like it was heal self. We have yet to use it, though, I will say. Soothing Vapors being self-only is a little limiting. Fortifying Vapors being self-only, also a little limiting. We could try Fortifying Vapors, though. Let's play around with Fortifying Vapors. Oh, Get Over There does have... It has 1 turn of locking in place, which is interesting. Blasted Idol might actually be useful. So I'll grab that one, and then over here we'll just do a Solemnity upgrade and a Chop upgrade for a little extra damage. Well, there will be more, Dawn, also, as a side note. I'm glad you caught it after the fact, but there will be more. This is the good news. Trinket Organizer, 1 region's left toward Till Mountain. I think it's still worth, especially with our current bauble supply. Trinket Organizer just has so much potential.
Reconfigure.
I don't think Loathing is going to be... Well, Loathing might be a problem. Creature Den and Oasis Scouting. We don't have that much money. That's not a thing we're doing. We'll do that. Do we want the complete catalog? We are critting a lot. Where are we going? Oh, we're doing a quick sluice. Okay. That changes everything. Let's see. We have a Sagear, so I'm tempted to spend a little bit here. Just to have a few things. And then food-wise, I will give food to Josephine and Illustrious. We became robust. We don't want Bloodthirsty to go away. We need to find a hospital soonish. We'll grab that. There's a lot of bad stuff on Jarvis. Getting rid of Miss the Mark is fine. Okay. Let's sluice it up. All right. Back on track. Hopefully these are all...